Welcome to the Yellow Trumpet. I am Chituga, and today our topic is Learn, Adapt, Thrive. To learn means that you agree that you are ignorant. It means that you know that you do not know. You do not assume to know. It means that you are attentive to your surroundings, your situations, and most importantly, to your internal mental activity. To learn means you have an unassuming disposition, that your mind is open to possibilities, that even when you are confused, it is proof of your acknowledgement that you do not know. When we first clear out the doubts of any form of knowledge, because ignorance is a cardinal point, then we accumulate enough, or rather learn enough, that we can adapt it to our circumstance, adapt it to how we conduct ourselves in society. To give an instance, our political participation. It is seen over the air that politics means some form of personal quarrel over public assets, control of public assets. When we learn that this is a mere distraction, this is simply a way to hoodwink the public from the real issue. It is just an effect of what the real issue is. And in this case, what is the real issue? The real issue is your welfare. The real issue is your security. The real issue is your livelihood. How you cater to your economic needs and remain a functional member of society. When you learn that these issues of distraction only confuse your mind and stall proper decision making or impede proper decision making, then you will see reason why, and this is now adapting to the situation. You need to open your mind to the possibilities. Are there genuine candidates on the ballot outside what pundits call the main parties? They are the main parties because it has been suggested to you that they are the main parties. Adapt your mental capacity. Capacity may not be the proper word to use. Adapt your perspective. That is correct. Adapt your perspective to accommodating or considering candidates outside the traditional big 3 or 2. That is outside the All Progressives Congress, outside the People's Democratic Party or the Labour Party. Consider other options. In the same vein, adapting also means being considered as an option. Are you of character enough to implement Chapter 2 of the Nigerian Constitution? Do you know what Chapter 2 says? It speaks of economic well-being of the citizens, the mental well-being of the citizens, our social well-being. In other words, it is the value that government creates for society. It is the primary purpose of government. Do you have the character to bring policies that enforce or breathe life into chapter 2. If you do, perhaps you should offer yourself for service, not just for federal and state elections, but also for local government elections. Offer yourself for service as a councillor, as chairman. You may not have the funds, it is true. Participate nonetheless. Let us not hold on to the rhetoric that without money you cannot get people's attention. It is true that money easily wins over attention, but money cannot give you the quality you desire. That quality resides in the character of the individual. That is why I insist when I ask, do you have the character? If you do, adapt to the situation, which is offer yourself up for consideration for election as chairman of a local government, as a legislature, for any other office, gubernatorial or presidential. Offer yourself. You are worthy of consideration. Having said this, when our minds have adapted to this new reality, that it is possible for our consideration to be broadened, it is possible for us to widen the spectrum in deciding which candidate should represent our interests, you will be said to have thrived. Thriving is a process. At the moment you thrive, you may not consider it because your mind will naturally be on the next thing. You are too busy achieving to consider what you have currently acquired, attained, achieved. But rest be assured that if your mind adapts, that is, you properly consider, you have the character, in making your consideration, you consider the character of the candidates, you listen to what they say, how they present their points. Shun panic, you shun anxiety, you make a level-headed decision, not out of excitement or exuberance. You make a level-headed decision. Most likely you will make the best choice going forward. That is thriving. The best choice results in good policies. The best policy starts from who you vote for. Going forward, better policies will be yielded to the benefit of society. To that you have learned, you have adapted, and currently you shall thrive. I am Chitu Gachinda. This is the Yellow Trumpet. Take care.